Victoria Lee Jones here, and I'm so excited to show you guys my French modern bedroom that was 80 to 85, maybe 90% done by myself, DIY here, all of this space. So I can't wait to get into the bedroom tour, but first definitely press that like button and then subscribe, because I have lots and lots of different videos that are coming and reveals, because I'm renovating my entire apartment. And if you don't know, my apartment name is East Fifth Avenue, which I'll explain another time. But let's get into this tour. Alright, so let's start with my favorite spot in this room. Like, honestly, I'm so excited. And when I was doing this bedroom, people were like, is this your living room? I'm like, no, this is my bedroom. I put a fireplace in my bedroom, okay? So let me get into it. This was not here at all before. It was a completely blank wall. And what I decided to do was add on this custom fireplace area. I could have gotten a fireplace from Wayfair or something and just stuck it here, but I thought it would be nicer to do something more custom. So I also added this electric fireplace here, and I was very intentional with having that square look because it feels more French and Parisian. So I really wanted that energy here versus the more rectangular electric fireplace. So of course I had to have this bust statue here from CB2, and I love it because I'm touching her. Sorry. It's a woman. So that made me feel good, and my friend was like, yeah girl, this is woman empowerment. So I was so happy to have this, and I also wanted it to be a woman, and I love that it's black. Had to have the fashion books here, of course, nicely stacked. I kind of played with this side on whether or not it should have like a long plan or something like longer, but I love these vases here that just fit really well with like just having that sculptural effect. And then this mirror, which I love this mirror. Honestly, I thought this mirror was gonna be bigger when I ordered it, but you know what, it fit really well because she's pretty tall and everything just kind of balanced itself out. But this space right here, I thought it was gonna come out too much and kind of squeeze me into this bedroom space, but I have so much space to walk and move. So I'm so excited and so proud. Proud space. Okay. Now, I was extremely intentional about the molding that you see on this wall. So the molding behind the bed was so important to be precise. There's a couple of mistakes that you probably won't see because, you know, don't look too hard. But what I did is I measured it out to fit around the frame of the bed. So I know I was gonna get this bed, and I knew how long, you know, how wide and how long it was. So I made sure the molding fit that, and then I also made sure this molding fit my nightstands. So my nightstands were intentional to be like pretty small and like shorter. So they're not as, you know, they're not as tall, and I feel like that's kind of what I wanted at first, but then I was like, you know what, my biggest thing was having a wider nightstand. So before I had like a really small one with a bunch of junk on it, so I was happy to have this that was smaller, and I have some drawers down here, which is perfect, so some more storage. And then my lamps are pretty tall, they're like 24 inches tall. And they are gorgeous. They have this like marble base, which I'll show you. I like replicated that in another part of the bedroom on purpose. Everything's on purpose. So I'm so happy to have this as well. And it's like the perfect little light. Look. You can do anything in here. Love this bedroom. And then obviously the gold and black matches again, like my canopy bed. Just everything just like flows together. And then over here, my best friend owns a custom store, and I'm so excited because she made this pillow for me very last minute with no complaints, so you have to check her out. I'll definitely link her below. But I was so happy to have something like a V here. I just wanted something a little bit more personalized, but not too like, I don't know, sweet 16-ish, if that makes sense. You know, I'm over 30, don't tell anyone, but you know, I wanted something that was gonna feel a little bit more elegant and just give me a little Hamptons vibe. So I did that, and then I also have the leather pillows as well, because for the leather pillows, I felt like it would kind of switch up the textures a little bit on the bed. And then I added this like knit like throw blanket, which I love, my cat loves it. So it worked perfectly, and I didn't spend on my bed sprint, like my bed sheet. I actually, and my comforter, I just ended up using what I had just because I was like, okay, I'm spending all this money on everything else, so end up just keeping that. But at some point I do want to get like a new comforter that, you know, that hotel vibe where you like sit on it and you just bounce. Yeah, stay tuned to that. Not that anyone cares, but I care about that, okay? Now this is my other favorite area in this entire bedroom. Like, I don't even know how this fit. Like, I have no clue how this fit. So I love this space. Clearly my cat loves this space because he sits in that chair all day. But it's just like a nice cozy little space for me. And I also will like move this space over by the window so that way I can kind of feel like I'm definitely in another country. Paris. I'm sorry, I know I'm corny, but I'm just so excited because this space is like, I do eat here. It's also like a lot of work from home right now, so I do work from home at this table. I have my laptop and have some snacks, and it's just like so cozy, especially on a Sunday when I don't feel like leaving this bedroom overall. Before, I just had my bed in here and really just my nightstand, so it was just a matter of like, okay, I can stay in bed all day if I want. But now it's like, if I'm staying in bed or in my bedroom all day, I don't feel as bad. You know, we have a marble table, you know, just saying. So, and that, so getting into all these details, this actually played out really well, and I said to myself, I don't want to have a bench. I am totally anti-bedroom bench because I feel like people sit on it to like put their shoes on, and you know, but like my bedroom's pretty far from my front door, so like I'm not going to put my shoes on in my bedroom and then like walk through the house with my shoes. Okay, so I said to myself, how can I add something here that's going to be more functional, just like something that I can use that works for me. And I don't know, I just wanted another area in my house just to like do what I could do in the living room or the dining room, but like in my bedroom. I don't know, whatever. So I put this here, found this marble table, and then these chairs fit perfectly. They actually fit really well like within the bed frame. And then the nice part about it is that the chairs, these are velvet chairs, which, you know, if you add velvet to any bedroom, it makes it look, luxury goes up. Like your points in luxury are super duper going high between marble and velvet. So this doesn't have like handles like on the actual chair, so it feels like it's not as bigger, but they're pretty good and they're really comfortable. So proud about this area. A little, if anyone wants to ever come and join me, as long as I know you, you can come. Okay, now let's get into this gorgeous little space here. Everyone's been judging me because I don't have curtains here, so that is a TBD because I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want curtains. As of right now, I don't need curtains because I feel like it's just so open and airy, and I also feel like adding curtains here will just bring it down. So before, I actually had blinds up, which the other tenant before me had up these blinds, and my landlord was just like, yeah, leave the blinds up, like they're pretty expensive to get custom blinds. I was like, okay, great, but they're like getting old and off-white, and I was just like, I'm just taking it down. So I got permission, I took it down, so it feels so open, and I didn't realize how long and like big my windows are, so I'm just so proud of that, and I wanted to showcase that more. So you'll see I added the molding down here as well, just to make sure that it feels, I don't know, it comes out a little bit. And like I had a friend say to me, she's like, did you have a bench by your window? I'm like, I always had that there. But I think because I added that molding underneath, it kind of popped out a little bit more. Now the books, this is so French, adding books to your decor. So I had to add the books, like I just had to. I didn't know where in the room at first. I was gonna add it by the bed, but it worked so well here. And also I was able to get rid of this bookshelf that I had in my living room that I no longer wanted. So it just worked out perfectly, and I literally love this space here. Okay, before we get into this, I have to show you this wall. This is the best wall in the entire bedroom. Okay, so you have to bear with me, because also I'm gonna say some explicit stuff, so if you don't feel comfortable watching this, just be aware. This is my mirror wall, okay? No one puts a mirror wall in their bedroom. This always happens to be like in a living room. If you even Google it or like you put it on Pinterest, you'll see it in like a more communal space and not in the bedroom, because this can feel a little bit like, I was like, is this raunchy for me to put mirrors in my, I was like asking all my friends and they were like, I mean, how are you gonna do it? You know, I felt the judgment in their voices, but I put it in here on purpose. This is my baby making room. If you haven't been able to see, this is why I was saying this is explicit stuff, so if you can't handle it, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but at some point in life, I will be making a baby, and I needed to make my little baby making room, okay? I got the fireplace, got the little cozy, you know, escape, and then we get the mirrors, okay? But outside of that, also, mirrors, when you put them into your room, any space, they make your space look bigger. So if you see the pictures of my bedroom before, my bedroom didn't even look that big. Like, I feel like I have more stuff in here now, and it feels bigger than when I had it before. Before, I just had my bed and 2 nightstands, which is crazy to me. I mean, between the color of this room and just like the mirrors, I think that it just, I mean, honestly, my room just feels like a master bedroom at this point too. And even talking about the color, I think the color with these mirrors, the color is like an off-white creamy, the perfect off-white creamy matte color. And I feel like if I chose any other color, I feel like my room would have still looked a little bit like smaller. This color was perfect. And then the mirrors, I was in between whether or not should I get like the bigger squares or like do like smaller, like a 14 by 14. And I'm so happy I went with these bigger mirrors. They're like 25 by 25. Gorgeous, super heavy. It was a struggle to put it up, so I'm extremely proud of it, okay? But we all know why the mirrors are here, so no judgment, all right? All right, now I have to show you more because my bedroom isn't done, and I also have to close the door because this is how good it's gonna get. No one can come in at this point. It's like a little cute surprise, right? Like, it's like, okay, girl, you got a picture of yourself in your bedroom? Yes, I do. Because I am the only one that spends time in here for now. Maybe. You know, y'all don't need to know about that. But the point is, it's just like a nice surprise. I actually sleep with my bedroom door open most of the time. So it's not closed where like I'm waking up and I'm like, oh girl, you look good. I mean, I could do that, but it's just one of those things where it's a little surprise because the door kind of goes up to here as you saw anyway. But I just love this portrait, this huge frame, again, like a last minute addition. I actually had an idea to add like a huge gallery wall here, but I'm so glad I decided on this. And it's so big, it's so nice, it fits really well in this space, and it doesn't feel overcrowded. I'm really big on having like that minimalist feel. And then you'll see I added these frames up here because I did want something that was going to be simple, and again, coming from that gallery wall, but like just a more toned down feeling, right? So that's kind of where I was going with that, and I'm just so happy that I ended up doing that. So again, let me show you how it looks like. See how it's like this when the door is closed. Then when it's open, also I had to open it because the AC is out there, so it's getting kind of hot in here. But you see, like it's like it's there. You go, oh, okay, but then it's like a nice little surprise. Okay, oh, sorry. Let's keep going. All right. Now, French doors were a must. When I first thought about this bedroom, the 2 things I thought, well, 3 things I should say. 3 things I thought about was the fireplace, the mirror wall, and these French doors. And I was obsessed. I was obsessed with having French doors in here. I just felt like it wouldn't give me that French modern design unless I had it. Unless I had French doors. Like, okay, fine. All right, everyone's like, yeah, sure, you're gonna add French doors in your bedroom. I'm like, yep. You're like, okay, sure. I was like, it's gonna work, it's gonna happen. If you guys know what I went through with these French doors, I actually shaved this door down, had someone help me put it up, and then I tried to put this one up. It was just like a whole thing. Finally got it up, everything's up now. But I did so much with these doors that I didn't even have a chance to like paint the other side. So I still have to paint the other side, but I do want to show you this closet system over here. All right, so now closet. This is like, honestly, I feel like the French doors being added in this bedroom not only made it feel more French and gave it that, like, I don't know, it really fell into the design properly. But honestly, it also made the room look bigger. And I heard someone tell me that before, and then they were like, yeah, I think it's gonna make the room look a little bigger. I was like, yeah girl, I just want my French doors. But I wasn't really thinking about that when I was designing it, and then I kept picturing it and picturing it, because before I had these doors, it's like the regular doors. I honestly had like a lot of stuff just thrown in the closet. It was just, you know one of those closets where you're just like packing and just like, it just never gets open unless you're gonna go pack some more in. That was kind of what I did with this closet. So now I'm just so happy that I was able to turn it into a whole closet system. So I'm gonna show you that. You guys ready? You guys ready? Okay, I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Remember the other doors, you know, the other side of the door is gonna be painted, but don't you worry. All right, look at this. Y'all, look at this. I love it. 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 I am obsessed with this. This is gonna be like annoying, this floor. So it's in here. Sorry guys. Alright, so with this closet system, this is the perfect closet system. So if you don't know, I used to actually have a closet room. Like I have a 2-bedroom apartment. So my second bedroom was a closet. I'm turning it into this like huge office, all this stuff. Stay tuned for those details. But I said to myself, okay, if I'm getting rid of my closet system in my closet room, where are you gonna put your clothes? So I decided on putting this system in here, which actually this frame here was a part of my last closet system, so I just was able to put it in here, and then I ended up buying this frame, and then I had to get a couple of compartments. So all of this was built by me, put in here. My mom ended up helping me like put it inside of the closet, because this is 92 inches tall, I believe, 92 or 96 inches tall. I have really high ceilings. My ceilings are about, actually in here I feel like it's way taller, but my ceilings are around over 100 inches tall, so I have pretty high ceilings, right? So I was like, okay, I need to put something in here that fit really well, but gave me enough space. And also I'm really big on like that custom, having something that's like I can make to my own, versus like, okay, yeah, great, I have some rods and some drawers. I was like, no, I need more than that. Like, who am I? So I built this closet system. This is the Pax IKEA system. You can definitely go to my website and see any of the products that are going to be in my bedroom. But here I ended up using these shelves because I already had them. I might add more shelving on this side. I add these drawers in here. I like the small drawers because like when I've had them before, I'm not really a big I would say drawer, like I'm more of like a fold person. Like I can just fold my clothes and I'll be fine. Like I don't really care about it having to be hung up. But I have some dresses and like some fur coats, you know. So they have to be in here. They'll be used on this. And then I have all these drawers. These are a little bit bigger. It's obviously a wider drawer. So I have more space for just like, you know, my clothes, gym clothes that I don't use, but you know, things like that I'll put in here. So I'm just so proud of this. I do have like one more compartment I'm gonna add, because IKEA, they have like the Pax system and then it's the complement as well. So the complement are the interior pieces that you build. So I'm obsessed with these systems, and I built this for clients, I built it for myself, so I love it. But they ran out of the like tray, the pull-out tray that I used to have, so I'm gonna actually go buy that. So I'll probably add that here and then move this shelf up and then bring this down. But either way, love this system. I was gonna put clothes in here for you guys, but I ran out of time, so sorry. But at least you get to see the system, because all my friends were like, what are you putting in that? I'm like, clothes? Like, it's my bedroom. And they're like, oh, I forgot it was your bedroom because like you have all this stuff in there. I'm like, yeah, it's a functional bedroom. It just looks really good. See what I did there? Yeah, I know. So definitely so excited about this. And as you can see, when I close it, it's really not, it's not that bad. You can still don't ask about the door, it'll close, but you can still see how it, you know, like you can see through it, but it's still like, it feels more organized and it's nice. It's funny how I can have a see-through door and an organized system, but then like the other doors and then just stuff thrown in there. So maybe this is what I need to do for me to organize my stuff in there. So I'm actually very proud of this, and I would definitely recommend if you're thinking about putting French doors in your house but you don't necessarily have like an outdoor space, like you can totally just do what I did, and I don't regret this at all. I think this is like the best decision, and the doors weren't that expensive if you're buying the door by itself. So that was really a good idea. I love this bedroom. I hope you love my bedroom. I hope that you love my design. I took a lot of chances with this bedroom. I didn't do what typical people would do with bedroom designs, to be honest. You know, I didn't add curtains to my window. I added a fireplace in here, added a mirror wall, y'all know why. But you know, to me, I just feel like I made it more of me, and I'm just really proud of it. But I also made it extremely functional, and I have lots of storage, which is crazy because I have more in here. So I think sometimes when we're thinking about bedroom designs, we think that we can only put the bed, the nightstand, and the bench. Like, you can get really creative, and I'm just so happy that my bedroom was able to break some boundaries in here. So definitely like, subscribe, because I have more of the East Fifth Avenue establishment coming and being designed. Next up is the kitchen tour and lots of pictures and videos on that. So stay tuned to that. Bye!